To my romance readers and writers, when you're reading a romance book and you're looking at the guy's character, does it ever take you out of the story if the guy is too accommodating, too much of a pushover, too much of just a dream guy? Like, if he is catering to the woman and doing all of these fabulous things for her and she's just okay, like, I don't know that she's doing all of these fabulous things for him, does it take you out of the book? Like, I understand that romance books and most books are an escapism tool, but do you want it to be a little real? Do you want it to be that a guy isn't always going to be perfect and know how to do all of the right things and say all of the right things that are going to make us like melt? Because sometimes I'll write a character and I'll see myself doing all of these things with the character. The male is just, just being so accommodating. And I'm just like, okay, I gotta put limits on this. If he's just too much of a doormat for the woman, then I don't know if this is really romance anymore. I want it to be realistic. Like, I would want it to be written in such a way that if a guy read it, he wouldn't be like, get out of here with this. Like, he would say, okay, this guy is really folding for this woman. He's really into her. Maybe he could call him a bit of a simp. I don't know if that's the term that young people are still using, but not so much that it's just, this is disgusting. This is what women are now doing to what guys used to do when they wrote women characters. I still want the guy character to feel like an average guy that you would see out in the real world, just one that is more attuned to his feelings and more thoughtful than some of what we actually are encountering in the real world. So I try to put a cap on how romantic the guy is going to get, because then it starts bordering on cheesy, and I don't want that. A perfect example is in K-dramas, where I do think in K-dramas they do this, and sometimes I'm just like, man, that's not going to be real. I can't even get into this. For example, in one K-drama, the guy had stopped the woman and saw that her shoelace was untied, and he bent down and tied her shoelace. And that was really, really nice. Or in another one, the woman was trying to do her eyeliner, and he caught that it wasn't right, so he kind of helped her out with her eyeliner. And these are like romantic, slow music moments in K-dramas. If you know, you know. And I remember dating this guy, and I was like, oh, my shoelace is untied. Can you tie my shoelace? And he was just looking at me like, what's wrong with you? You can't tie your own shoelace. And I was like, that's what he did in the K-drama. This is what guys are supposed to do. It's romantic. And he was just like, he did it. I was very, to his credit, he did it. But it wasn't without looking at me like, you've lost your mind.